Caitlin Clark doing stuff that just no player has ever done before.
I think she's amazing. I watched every time I possibly could. In our league.
You've reached a new level when some of the brightest basketball minds in the world start taking notice, and that's exactly what's happening with Caitlin Clark after a groundbreaking rookie season where she set records and exceeded even the highest expectations. WNBA coaches have been quick to acknowledge her outstanding achievements. It's uncommon for a rookie to completely transform the landscape of a league, but Clark has managed to do just that, and experts in the game can't help but be impressed by her at just 22 years old. She has already made history as the youngest player to score 25 points in a playoff game and is the only player in WNBA history to lead the league in both assists and three-pointers in the same season. In total, she's broken 62 records in a single year, an incredible feat for this rising star. Clark isn't just setting rookie or team records. She's leaving an indelible mark on the league's history in a way that few others have.
I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every single day.
So, what is it about Caitlin Clark that has WNBA coaches calling her a once-in-a-generation talent? What exactly does she do on the court that has seasoned strategists declaring her the future of women's basketball? We're about to dive into the praise from 10 of the league's top coaches, who will explain why Clark is playing at a completely different level. And if you stick with us until the end, you'll hear insights from some surprising coaching legends who have their own thoughts on her remarkable impact. Earlier in this video, you heard from Las Vegas Aces head coach Becky Hammond. Before transitioning to coaching, Hammond was a six-time WNBA All-Star and one of the league's top players. Now, as the strategist behind the two-time champion Aces and the 2022 WNBA Coach of the Year, she certainly knows a thing or two about building elite teams. Even before Caitlin Clark played her first professional game, Hammond saw the unique talent she was set to bring to the league.
Give her her flowers. She's done stuff that no man or woman, black or white, has ever done in college basketball. Give that woman her flowers.
As the season progressed, Hammond's admiration for Clark only deepened after seeing firsthand the incredible impact the young star was making on the court, particularly alongside fellow Indiana Fever cornerstone Aaliyah Boston. Hammond quickly recognized that the Fever were onto something truly special.
I think there's probably an understanding between Aaliyah and Caitlin, too, that they need each other. You both will be better when the other one is better. And, you become a legit two-headed monster with those two.
But Hammond wasn't the only one praising Clark. Do you remember when Minnesota Lynx and Team USA head coach Cheryl Reeve made headlines by saying she didn't care one bit about Caitlin Clark's impact? Well, that statement didn't go unnoticed, and as the season unfolded, Reeve's perspective on Clark would soon take a noticeable shift.
As a coach of the home team, there's going to be a lot of people cheering for that other side.
I'll get two.
How about one?
Not even one.
Well, that statement didn't exactly stand the test of time. Fast forward a season, and Reeve is singing a completely different tune. Now, she's calling Clark a future Hall of Famer and recognizing the undeniable impact she's having on the WNBA.
What are some things that you're seeing from Caitlin Clark that stands out to you?
What I think makes her special, I know everyone will talk about the logo threes, and Steph Curry did that for the NBA, right? Think about his popularity because his ability, this little guy, slight of build, running around splashing threes everywhere, right? It's exciting. So obviously future Hall of Famer and has had a great impact on the game already.
So, what changed? Perhaps it was watching Clark shatter record after record, or maybe it was seeing firsthand the impact she's had on the league's growth. Either way, the shift in attitude is undeniable. It's interesting how reality can sometimes force people to adjust their opinions, isn't it? What do you think was the real turning point for Reeve? Let us know in the comments. Former Connecticut Sun head coach and now current Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White also shared high praise for Clark at the start of the season, not just for her skills but for her role in growing the game. Having played her college ball at Purdue and led them to a national championship in 1999, then later playing for and coaching the Indiana Fever, White understands Indiana basketball like few others, making her words all the more powerful.
Clark and the many athletes that are coming into the WNBA are showing that these endorsement deals will follow great players and great ambassadors.
Remember when Coach Steph was backing Clark at the start of the season? It's clear now that this partnership was truly destined to happen. The connection between them has only grown stronger, and it seems like a perfect match for the future of the Indiana Fever and the league as a whole.
When I'm, looking at all these things that people are talking about with Caitlin Clark, it's like, guys, chill out. Like, she's gonna be fine. Like, it's 2 games in. Are you kidding me? She's a student of the game. She got better every year. You're not going to just absorb all of the new information that's coming at you in 2 games, in 2 weeks. It takes time. And she will. I have no doubt about it. She's a student of the game. She continues to get better. And these are also points that coaches then address. Hey, let's continue to work on this.
Even after her Connecticut Sun eliminated the Fever in the first round of the playoffs, White didn't hold back in showing her admiration for Clark. She made it clear that with Indiana's young core, the team is on the brink of becoming a powerhouse for years to come.
The thing that's made this Indiana team, I think fun to watch for everybody is just that they play with so much joy, right? Like they're young, they enjoy the game, they have fun together, and they don't take things too seriously. So there's some good things in that too.
Then there's Sandy Brondello, the 2014 WNBA Coach of the Year and the current head coach of the reigning WNBA champions, the New York Liberty. With her extensive experience in the game, both as a player and a coach, she's seen it all. Brondello spoke about the impact of what she refers to as the Caitlin Clark effect, describing it as a movement unlike anything the league has experienced since its inception.
Look, I think it's just the whole momentum, the movement that we have at the moment. It's very exciting. And, Caitlin, just the impact that she's had on this city and this franchise, but also on the WNBA. And
Brondello summed up Clark's game and presence in one word: fabulous. But it wasn't just about her skills. It was her poise, maturity, and ability to carry herself with the confidence of a seasoned pro that truly stood out. When someone with Brondello's impressive resume praises a rookie with such composure, you know she's witnessing something exceptional.
Caitlin's, she's a fabulous player, so she's going to get a lot of attention naturally. And I think she's handled herself brilliantly, to be quite honest. It's tough for a young kid, but she's got the skills and she's going to be an amazing pro player.
Next up, we have former Dallas Wings head coach Latricia Trammell, one of the most respected figures in the WNBA. Her insight and expertise have earned her deep admiration across the league.
I think all the players are excited about what she has brought to women's basketball. I mean, you got to give the young lady credit because she is a incredible talent.
Everybody's been watching Caitlin. She's a great player. She's playing at a very high level, especially with her assists. Like, there's a lot of shots she turned down because she was looking for her teammates. I mean, that just speaks volume of how she is as a player. I don't know her as a person, but she's a great player. What she does, what she's been doing this since game 1 till now. Got nothing but respect for her. She did her thing tonight. Just awesome all around.
Her presence coming off pick and roll puts you in a, different situation just because of how far she can shoot it from. And I thought we did a good job for the most part. A couple transition threes, but she really competed on the ball.
She was getting open. Obviously, Caitlin is an unbelievable passer, and Kelsey shot the heck out of it. So I thought Caitlin made good plays looking for Kelsey. I'm not sure how she was getting open, but we'll have to look at that.
I wish, Caitlin Clark had that experience this year because she's our future. I'm sitting there like, oh my God. But she's so crafty. This is what people don't know about Caitlin. She's not just a three-point shooter. She's a great passer, not a mediocre passer, not so-so. She is a great passer. USA basketball experience for someone as young as Caitlin Clark is going to benefit America for years and years and years and years. So yeah, I would put her absolutely on Team USA. She's just a rookie. That level of greatness, that level of play on a consistent basis as a rookie puts you up in the upper echelon of any league. Definitely the W.
Love to see a packed house. Super excited to be here, being State Farm, the opportunity to play in front of so many people, such an amazing crowd. Our team is really excited, and I think we're ready to go. So, a big part of this has to do with Caitlin Clark. and the brand of basketball she's brought here and she's been playing.